Hey, what's up guys? It's Dan from the Sex Guy Method, and I'm here today to tell you about the 10 most dangerous mistakes that guys make in bed. These mistakes are complaints that I hear from girls all the time. And these are mistakes that guys usually don't even know that they're making. But I guarantee you that if you're making one of the mistakes on this list, it's probably killing your sex life. You're probably giving women far less orgasms than you could be, and it's all because one simple mistake, which if you just corrected it, you could easily, double, triple, quadruple the amount of orgasms you're giving women, make sex much better, and have much more sex. Mistake number 7 is putting too much pressure on yourself to perform. Especially when you first start learning a lot of sexual skills, when your eyes get open to a lot of this stuff. A lot of guys, what happens to them is they start putting a lot of pressure on themselves, like, oh, I gotta last, 45 minutes every time, and if I don't give her 12 orgasms, then I'm screwed. And whenever they have a bad sexual performance, which happens, to everybody, they start beating themselves up. This leads to a downward cycle. What happens is you have a bad sexual performance, and in your head you start to beat yourself up about it. You say, oh, I didn't last long enough, I didn't give an orgasm, I'm a failure, you just feel like crap. The next time you start putting even more pressure on yourself, and sex gets even worse because there was more pressure on you. So you put even more pressure on yourself, so sex gets even worse, and it becomes kind of a downward cycle, and you get into kind of a slump, like a baseball player who strikes out and beats himself up and strikes out and beats himself up. It's kind of a self-perpetuating thing. So what you want to do instead is you don't want to put pressure on yourself to perform. Obviously, you want to give women as much pleasure as possible. I mean, that's why we're all here. However, you have to recognize that from time to time, you're not going to have a good performance. Just like a baseball player, from time to time you're going to hit a home run, from time to time you're going to strike out, and that's just the way it is. So what you need to do is you need to learn how to pick yourself up from that rut and how to get your confidence back and start having great sex again.